Hey, hello, it's Jen. You're about to learn how to play Corduroy Dreams by Rex Orange County. I'm finally getting around to filming this. I'm sorry. I've been hanging around with my family for a bit, been traveling around a little bit. I'm currently in Seattle with my family, so that explains this change of scenery. Without further ado, let's get to it. This right here is a concert ukulele. If you want to know about the specific model, it's from Flight. I have a link right in the description. You can check that out, along with any of the other ukuleles that I own. I have links to all of them. And for this song, I did use a capo. However, you don't need a capo, as I always say. It's just going to sound a little bit different. Or you can always just tune your ukulele a little bit different so that it kind of makes up for that. But yeah, I put a capo on the first fret, right there. Before we start learning the song, I'm going to list out all the chords that you need to know to play it. So I'll have them here at the bottom. If you realize that you already know how to play all of these chords, feel free to skip ahead to the timestamp I'm going to have below right now. But if you don't know how to play these chords, there's no need to fret. I am going to show you how to finger all of them. The first one is C, so moving along to the 3rd fret, the string right there at the bottom, that is a C, and it sounds like this. The next chord you need to know is A7, so go on the 1st fret, 2nd from the top string right there, the C, that's going to be A7. This is what it sounds like. The next chord you need to know is D7. D7, you're going to go to the 2nd fret, you're going to be barring down that whole 2nd fret, so fingers, you can use your pointer finger to kind of hold all of those strings down. And then on the 3rd fret, the string right there at the bottom, the A, so put those together and it sounds like this. Next you need to know G, a very simple chord, a little bit difficult though when you're first starting, but let's go to the 2nd fret. You're going to put a finger down on the bottom string right there, the A, then put another finger down on the same fret, the 2nd fret, but 2nd from the top string, that's going to be the C. And then on the 3rd fret, you're going to complete this triangular shape and put a finger down on the 2nd from the bottom string, and that's a G. Next, you need to know how to play C major 7. Very simple chord. Go to the 2nd fret, the bottom string right there, the A, and that is C major 7. And next you need to know C7. C7, you're going to go to the 1st fret, same kind of thing as the one before, just that one right there, and this is what it sounds like. Next you need to know how to play A minor. A minor, go to the 2nd fret, put a finger down on the top string right there, the G, and it sounds like this. Next, you need to know G7. G7 is like G, but backwards, I like to think. So start again on the 2nd fret, put a finger down on the bottom string, the A, put another finger down on the 2nd from the top string, the C, and then using your pointer finger is what I recommend. Put a finger down on the 1st fret, 2nd from the bottom string, and it completes this triangular shape, and it sounds like this. And those are all the chords that you need to know to play this song. So throughout the whole song, you're basically going to be doing the same kind of strumming pattern. I'm going to show you a bit of what it sounds like. I'm going to play the intro, which is basically the strumming pattern that you use. So this is what it sounds like. I'm going to do it again. What you're basically doing is pretend that starting from this top G string right there, going from the bottom, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm naming the string so it's easier to explain to you. So right now you're going to be doing the C chord, and it should sound like this. So it's, you go 1, 2, and then 3, 4 together. So it goes ba-da-da, ba-da-da. So just do that one chord by itself. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. hope that makes sense. And then try moving on to the next chord. So you're gonna do that once for each chord. So C, and then move into the A7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then D7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the G is the chord that's always gonna be a little bit different. You're not gonna do that same strumming pattern. Instead, you're gonna pluck you're just gonna pluck all of the strings at one time for the G. So like that. So let's do it again. So it's C, A7, D7, and G. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. And something that I added in my cover that you don't have to add if it's a little bit too much in your opinion, but at the G, so after I do that, the 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them, I basically go up, down. So for example, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, down. It just kind of adds a little bit extra, however, you don't have to add it. So that's the strumming pattern you need to have down for this song, at least to play it the way that I played it. But if you're having a lot of trouble and just want to skip that strumming pattern altogether, feel free to come up with your own, or maybe even just do that. So up to you. So into the verse, it continues and it's the same strumming pattern. It changes up at one point a little bit, but it doesn't get harder. So we're just gonna play through it slowly, and I'll have the chords up here so you can follow along. So let's start off with the intro. You do that part twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all of them. Again. And then you can do up, down if you like. And then let's go into the verse. How could I ignore you? Trust me, I adore you. We're swimming through our dreams. Again, kiss me in the shower for a couple hours. Though we're only 16. And then at this point, I changed it up a little. You can continue if you would like, but I basically changed it up in the sense that I just plucked and didn't do the 1, 2, 3, 4, so I made it really simple. So though we're only 16, and then I go, sit down beside me, don't call me daddy. So again, it's very easy. I just simplified it. So let's do that, and it's sit down beside me, don't call me daddy. And then you can, after that G, you can continue back to the strumming pattern, or you can keep going like that if you want. But I basically went back to the 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do it again, the way that I did it. So sit down beside me, don't call me daddy, 'cause that's just fucking weird. I messed that up, but promise that you'll stay here, and you and I can lay here until the end of time. And then that was the verse. And so for the chorus, it changes up a little bit in the sense that I just basically go down to strumming. And I'll show you what I mean. So I go, but girl, and you do C major 7. So, but girl. And then up here, I changed it up a little bit. So after the C major 7, what I basically did is the part that goes, worry about me, that part, I barred down the 4th fret, worry, and then about is the 3rd fret, about, and then D7, me. So let's do that. But girl, don't you worry about me. And then for that part, I did a basic strum, down, down, up, up, down, up, down. That's like one of the first strums you learn when you first start learning the ukulele. So let's do that first line again together. But girl, don't you worry about me, down, up, down, up, down. And then I just strummed. It ain't new to me. See, C7, feeling D7, this lonely. And then you do the same thing. Darling baby, C major 7, girl, don't you? And then you're gonna do again. So worry about me. So again, the 4th fret, 3rd fret, D7. So worry about me. Up, down. Then maybe, baby. And then I did an extra strum. Again, D7. So then maybe, baby, I must let you. And then you do the same thing, the intro. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them. So how about we do that chorus again together, all in whole, and just remember to follow along using the chords. So, but girl, don't you worry about me. It ain't new to me, feeling this lonely. Darling baby girl, don't worry about me. But if you're ever unhappy, then maybe, baby, I must let you go. That's where I'm going to wrap up this tutorial, because although, like I said, it continues on with a separate verse, it's going to be the same as the first verse, just swapping out the lyrics, of course, and then it goes back to the chorus. Something that's going to be helpful for all of you, check out the tab that I'm going to have down below, pinned in the comment section. What that basically is, it's going to have like the lyrics along with the chords on top for when you play it, and it's going to be helpful for you to follow along when you're playing. So I hope that was helpful, and stay tuned for more tutorials, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.